Yeah, everyone is talking about this New York Times report. Biden told ally that he's weighing whether to continue in the race. The president's conversation is the first indication that he's seriously considering whether he can recover after a devastating performance on the debate stage in Atlanta. A White House official said the claim is false. So me personally, I don't believe the White House. With how the Biden team has been acting, I think that they're desperately coping and seething. I think that they're trying to like keep a lid on how bad things are internally. I think that doubt is like fully sown, 100%. Full on crazy panic mode. Right now, Biden and Harris are calling into the all-staff campaign meeting happening right now to give staff a pep talk. Did you know apparently that Biden actually did not appear on the like big call that they did to communicate with Pelosi and other high-up Democratic officials the other day? Like to shore up their lack of support in him. He didn't even show up for that call. Today, I think, is the first day that he's actually participating in these big calls around. Dude just has a 4-day cooldown between every single public appearance. Biden and Harris are rallying the staff, discussing the stakes of the election, reassuring them they're staying on the ticket together per sources. Great. Maybe it can be Harris-Biden, you know? Swap it around. Biden has told a key ally he knows he may not be able to salvage his candidacy if he can't convince the public in the coming days that he's up for the job after a disastrous debate performance last week. I know the best way that he could handle that. I know the best way he could shore up his support with the public. He could deny that there was ever any problem, attack Democrats who were realistic about the degree of his sort of decline, and then not show up for any of the internal meetings meant to shore up support. You know? Andrew Bates, a White House spokesperson, said the report was absolutely false and the White House had not been given enough time to respond. Okay. I've just been seeing lefties on social media supporting Kamala Harris. Mostly because it'd be very funny, but... Or coconut pilled. We were already coconut pilled. The majority report argued that Kamala was the best practical replacement for Biden since she's the only candidate that can claim the existing Biden campaign's money and infrastructure since the election's so close. That's not a bad point. Maybe like, I mean, I saw people memeing about Kamala Sanders. Kamala Buttigieg? Is the timeline real? Do you really think people are going to vote for a no-show VP? I mean, the polling indicates that she has better chances than Biden, at least. Apparently, Whitmer Sanders polls at 340 electoral. There's no way they end up being that based. Kamala's unburdened by the English language.
I can imagine what can be and be unburdened by what has been.
All the cats are in the bathroom.
What can be unburdened by what has been.
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 I like how she says it different every time.
What we can see, what we believe can be unburdened by what has been.
What can be unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been.
What can be unburdened by what has been.
Who we can be.
Oh?
Unburdened by who we have been.
What can be unburdened by what has been.
Where we can be unburdened by where we have been and unburdened by where we are right now.
What can be unburdened by what has been. What can be unburdened by what has been.
What can be unburdened by what has been.
They say...
I like her. I think she's ready for the presidency. Donald Trump leads Joe Biden by 9 points among registered voters. Jesus Christ.
Always. And as always, Wakanda forever.
Classic. My president.
Everything is in context. My mother used to, she would, you exist in the context
Oh, it just
of
cuts
all
off
in
here.
which you live and what came before you.
Wait, where's the wheels on the bus? This is the most Joker pilled of all of her clips. This is only 4 seconds.
Wheels on the bus go round and round.
I'm ready for wine mom president. She's not really a wine mom, though. Yes, she is. No, she's not. You don't know what that term means. You're just saying wine mom because it's a term that we use pretty often on stream. You don't know what it means. She's cute. I don't know. I can't hate her. She's hard to hate. Yeah.
We did it. We did it, Joe. You're going to be the next president of the United States.
She loves her laugh, man. Vosh has literally said that he hates her. I do hate her, but I don't hate her. Wine mom? Why are you guys saying what? Do you have no idea what these terms mean. I hate you. You just repeat shit. You're like parrots. Wine mom? Not even remotely. She acts more like a psilocybin using, like, drugged out hippie mom. Like, she doesn't act like a wine mom. Can you show me an example of wine mom? I'm kind of no.
I love Venn diagrams. I really do. I love Venn diagrams. It's just something about those three circles and the analysis about where there is the intersection, right? Yeah, I see people that you agree with me, right? So, okay, so I asked my...
She's milfy and acts drunk. She's a wine mom. Wine mom doesn't mean a mom who is always drunk. You've no idea. You're lost. You're absolutely lost. You're floating in the void right now. Wine mom and alcoholic mom are two different categories. And she doesn't even act drunk most of the time. She acts giggly like she's high. Define wine mom, please. Like live, laugh, love, upper middle class, secluded in suburbia, McMansion, poor relationship with the children, despite being a helicopter parent. Associated with like conservative politics, but not super involved conservatism. More like sort of distant, like latent racism conservatism, but not like active examples. Usually assumed to be smarter than their husbands. That's actually her. Okay, whatever, dude. 1,000 dumplings, you and the erect cock that you have in your hand seem very invested in the idea that Kamala Harris is a wine mom. I'm not going to take that fantasy away from you, okay? I don't know, like, how much of your life is centered around this particular, like, association or fetish. Are you, like, a big Rick and Morty because of the mom? Like, is that like, how far does this go? Because, you know, do you think she's also a wine mom because she's a mom and she drinks wine? Beth? Do you think she's a wine mom? Do you think Beth is a wine mom? Just because she's a mom that drinks wine? Hyperion, Kamala Harris doesn't act like a Real Housewife character. Yeah, that's another big part of being a wine mom, being like shallow and commercialistic and obsessed with commodity. But Kamala Harris doesn't give that vibe at all. A wine mom is sort of synonymous with a Karen, no? No, because wine moms are upper middle class and emotionally controlled. They're like distanced enough. There's like a snootiness to being a wine mom. Karens are like shamelessly loud and abrasive in public. It's a different like subcategory. There could be a little overlap. I mean, there can be, yeah. I think Vosh is a little crushed. Thank you, God's strongest tranny. I find Kamala Harris incredibly off-putting, but I mean, I'll take anything over Biden at this point.